I'm Phieffer Grylls. I've served as outdoor education captain for 5 days. I've summited Snowdon, crossed the boggy marshes of Dartmoor, and now I'm in Isle of Wight to show you how to survive a weekend. I've been receiving some expert advice while I'm here. Arnie and Will have been doing DV for 8 years. They've seen it all. Every year, over 40 pupils risk getting lost in this hostile environment. Over 13 miles wide, 9 feet deep, it's an island. Every year, this island attracts many DVers. This place is unforgiving. And now I'm going to show you how to survive in this hostile, harsh environment. 3, 2, 1. You okay? Okay? Let's go. We're at the Isle of Wight. We're ready to roll. No other island like this in the UK. Now starting with the most challenging part. Every year, around 40 girls risk getting lost out here. The biggest killer, sunstroke. So we're on the lookout for some dock views that act as a natural sunscreen. Oh wait, I think we've got some. Yeah, so what you need to do, you need to make sure all the flies are away. Cut right at the root. Get a couple leaves. You may look stupid, but this may just save your life. You need to place them on your head in a pack. Generally use like a hat. Put them in your hairband. Like that. They will keep the sun off and keep you cool. We're about to get started. But first, I'm gonna need a weapon. I've got my weapon. Let's jump down and get this party started. We've got ourselves here a rabbit hole. Looks like it's out of use. I don't like these creatures. And this is a situation I really don't want to put myself into. Once there's a story about a friend of mine who is out here in the Isle of Wight and the visibility was so poor, he went missing for 6 days. He may have been gone for 6 days, but now his mind's gone for life. Wait, look what we've got here. This here is a Mars bar. You may think you know what this is, but you don't really. It may look tempting, but when you get inside, and you see what it's like inside, let's open it up. Yeah, look at that. It looks delicious, but with these, it's a moment on the lips, and it's a lifetime on the hips. So we'll leave that there, and hope some animal eats it later. We're getting down to the coast. It's the only way I see safe. Over there, millions of tons of rock falls into the ocean every year. I'm not gonna be one of those, so we're going down here. Let's go. I have a story about 5 DVers who got caught up in a storm on the Isle of Wight. It was so bad, they had to stop. They would never see it again. Wait, can you hear that? I think we hear the legendary cry of the Insta. I can hear it. I can really hear it. Yeah. Stay back, stand back. I'm gonna use my knife. Oh, I got it. It's going crazy. Oh, you're gonna have to slit its throat really quickly. Oh. It's alright. We'll get into that later. We've decided to stop and eat our ginsters. Doesn't look too appetizing, but you know, when around in these conditions, it's all you've got. Oh. Pass. It's just passed in my mouth. You know, I bet all it is just a good source of protein. This'll keep me going for at least 10-15 minutes. These are stingy nettles, the most deadly part of the Isle of Wight. I once heard a story about a group of guys out in the Isle of Wight. They got trapped in a field of stinging nettles. They got stung so badly they had to amputate their arms. Not a good situation to get yourself into. However, I'm going to put myself in this situation to show you what to do. Oh, jeez, it hurts so bad. Oh, but there's a natural way of getting rid of the sting. These duck leaves. Rub them on yourself to help ease the pain. I once had a friend who got caught out on the Isle of Wight without a shelter. Died in 3 hours from frostbite. Look what we've got here. We found the perfect shelter. But we've still got some daylight hours left. I'm gonna keep moving. I've just scaled my way up this wall, all the way from the sea edge. This looks like a good place to set up camp for the night. Luckily I have my shelter that I found earlier in a bush. Let's see how easy it's to put up. Nature's been kind to me by leaving this here, so we're lucky. It's been a tough day. I've had so many challenges thrown against me. I found a Mars bar, I tackled a ginsters. I actually went into the stinging nettles. But it's just there's so much that makes this all worth it, you know. Just being out here in the open with just me and my camera crew and just some real top guys, you know. It's great fun and I love it. This reminds me so much of my 5 days as head of outdoor education. They were so moving, but this really brings it all home for me, being here in the open, in the wilderness. Tomorrow's going to be a tough day, so I better get some rest. It's around 12:30 at night tonight, and you know, it's times like these when it just makes me so happy that I know I've got a family to go home to. It's just so cold, and it's so dark. I'm going to try and get some rest. It's about 2 AM and I'm just dying for the loo. There's no way I can leave here, so I'm just going to have to do it here. I'm so thirsty. You know, it may seem gross, but when you're this thirsty, you just got to do some things you might regret later. I'll drink some of that later, but we'll try and get some more rest. What's that noise? What's that noise? God, it's like 4 AM. There's something outside. I can hear it, but I know what to do. I can't get out. I can't explore for it, but I'm just gonna have to bear with it. Hopefully it'll get bored and go away. Oh God. It sounds like a bear, maybe. I heard from a friend of mine a few years back that there was a bear roaming the hills of Isle of Wight. Maybe it's back for dessert. It's around 4:30. The bear's gone. I think I'll make a run for it. Just gonna run. my flipper. Let's keep going. I've got myself a woodlouse. Can you see that? Yum. Oh, it's puffy, but that lasts a few hours. Some good protein there. Exactly the place I didn't want to get myself into. The rapeseed here is setting off my hay fever. And look at this place, barren, there's nothing here. Let's move on. One of the main problems of the Isle of Wight is its slides and slumping. See here the extent of this erosion. Soon, the Isle of Wight won't even be here. Whereas flows are characterized by a chaotic internal structure, slides last slumping after prolonged rainfall, as the raising of the water table underground reduces the internal friction of the particles and facilitates the highly saturated toe and frontal lobe of the slum may flow as it approaches the foot of the slope of the cliff. I once heard a story about a plane that was flying over above Isle of Wight, crash landed right in the middle, right in the heart of the harshness. Well, let's just say it was a pretty ugly crash. The only way those people survived was cannibalism. I found the coast, and now I'm gonna find a boat to stow away in. The weather's turned nasty, make it quick. It's called some Phieffer. I'm gonna see if I can get on it.